Good morning and welcome back. It's 10 to 7 and it's 7 degrees outside here in Plymouth. Today's a special day because it's the last Nudura pour. So we've had 5 concrete pours in total. The strip foundation, the slab itself, the reinforced slab, and the ground floor, first floor, and now the third pour, which is the gable end for the Nudura. So there's only one lorry coming because there's not that much of a volume of concrete that's needed for the 2 small triangular bits. They should be out of here by midday at the latest, I should expect. So that's good news, and we're creaking towards the next phase, which is going to be the roofing. Here comes Alan emerging from the darkness. Setting up for another day of ICF concrete pumping. Just unfolding the boom to give her a little once over, make sure she's fit for purpose. Sometimes they just come undone, and this is why we check the boom, because we don't want to injure nobody. Give it a little tap. There you go. Safe, good to go.
So currently we have the final pour of 3 that is happening on site, the gable ends that you can see behind me. Fortunately, there's been a few problems with the mix that has arrived. It's a bit too wet for many reasons. It could be a combination of too much water in the truck, too much water added, plus additional water that is already being held in the gable ends. But either way, it's causing a few challenges this morning, and we're currently on a wait time with phase, which isn't ideal.
So one thing I want to know is when we're pouring concrete into a wall, it doesn't go anywhere. But when you are pouring concrete into a triangle, it's open at the side. So what stops it just falling out the sides here? So that's going to be the question I'm going to be answering today. So I found out how you fill the gables behind me without the concrete running out the sides. You have a stiff mix, but the problem is in the yard, at face concrete yard, the aggregate's wet through, the sand's wet through, and even when they're not adding water to the mix, it's still sloppy because of the rain. Surprisingly, it's not steadying up as quickly as we'd like in order for us to shape it and keep working up the gable. It's going to be a long day, I think.
So roof trusses are going on today and tomorrow, which is great because we've got a dry spell in the weather, which is awesome. And then followed by the OSB boards and the waterproof membrane. And then we're having black zinc. It's going to be basically a black zinc barn. So that's it. Progress so far.
The trusses are set at 600 centres, and Adam's just putting the bracing on now, the cross bracing and the diamond bracing to keep everything upright. We had to move the loft hatch a little bit further into the utility room, otherwise the stairs that come down from the loft would have hit the unit. So Adam spotted that, and we've made that correction and shifted the opening more into the centre of the utility room. So that was a really good shout there, saved us a lot of time, effort and money.